used? So right here, we're writing the word form for the number, and we're writing down 25,000. So here's your pencil. Let's go.
So this is my space right here.
Pick up your pencil and let's go. Let's do it. 25,000.
Okay. Here we go. We're gonna do a frame
We
break.
found 20 here,
Ernest, while we're getting ready to do this.
and then we
frame
found
break,
5, and then we found 1,000.
I'm gonna give you a minute to regroup and get yourself together.
Oh, Jessica already got the next
I
part.
don't wanna give another.
Jessica, what's the next part?
This one was
800. And you, did you know how to spell it already, or did you use this? You knew how to spell it already. So Jessica knew that the next part, because we already talked about part, was going to be 800.
Taylor, your
And
eyes.
so I find 8 here if I don't know how to spell it, and I find 100 here.
Don't get anything.
Oh wait.
Alright, frame break.
Say Miss Jewett made a mistake.
You have enough friends?
I made a mistake. I reversed my digits in my number. So Jessica, you were looking at my number, and so you got that part right. I'm just going to erase that. I'm going to use what you have in your packet. That's my fault. You don't have to do anything, but Jessica will have to erase 800. So not 800, but what? 100.
Doing a handstand?
Hold that thought.
See, I just made a mistake and I moved on from it. Okay. It's 100. Ki, this part was fine. This part was fine. I just actually wrote the wrong. I just reversed the digits. My digits were wrong. It's like if you gave somebody your phone number and you said one of the digits wrong or something. Like if my number is up here, right? Like, and if you had to give your number to my parents and you put 8 and then a 3, they're gonna call someone and they're gonna get the wrong number. So then I mean Miss Jewett. So 25,100, and then how do I say this part of it? Else one? 83. Make sure you're speaking up so everyone can hear. So this number is 25,183. Can we find 80 on our chart here? Point to 80. 80. And then we're going to find 3. And 3 is up here. So we have to put 80, 3. You found 80 and you found 3? That's 8. This is 80. Okay? 80 just has, it's 80 has 8 and then a y. 83. Great. I see Jessica's done. Yeah, is done. Else one, can you make sure that you get this stuff down so that you know how to do your number form? So the way that we did it is we chunked it. Like that was the step. We chunked it. We did the first part, 25,000. 183.
And you're not going to respond.
So
I'm going to watch both. You have to leave her alone.
Jessica and Ki, turn to the next page.
I'm just telling you, that word go away. Alright, so, Taylor.
Keep going though, okay? You can do this. Watch. This is 25,000, right? 25. And then Ki and Jessica, you can turn to the next page. I want you to go through step 1 and step 2.
Time is all.
Because I'm confident that you can do those.
6.
25. So I find 20, which you already have written down. I find 5. Yes, Jessica? Do problem number 1 first.
It's not silent, then we stop.
5.
Ernest, you need to sit down.
And then remember what this comma says. What does that comma say? 1,000. So can you find 1,000 there? Good.
The time to beat is 27 seconds.
Now I chunk this part. How do I say that number? Okay, so 100. So I find 1. I find 100. 100. And you told me 83, and then I find 80. I find 3. So let's get that down on your paper. have to do those? Okay, now, let's see, you did this, you did this. I want you to try reading that number. I want you to chunk your parts and read the number out loud to me.
Silent.
They didn't have me.
Reward.
So what do you call them?
Uh-huh. Yep. Yes. So now I want you to try writing that number out. Do the first part, chunk it. I see Kiai's got that part here. Did you say it out loud? Did you try to say it out loud first?
No.
Okay, say it out loud to me. Look at the number. Yeah?
So big it's going to be over. So you want to school?
Yes. So go ahead and write the first part and then to the comma and then, let me see. Is that 20? Is that what you said? Read the first part. What's the first part? 200,000? 200. 200. 200. 214. Go to the thousand. Stop for a minute. Write anything that says 200,000.
Yeah.
Perfect. I have 100,000, but do I have anything that looks like that? No. So trace until 2 is fine. 200.
Writing books in 3, 5, 4, 3,
Is there anything else missing? We're gonna need T in here. I did not put T.
1. Yeah, I saw you. Phil made the countdown and Zoe made the countdown. No one else did. So get there. Let's go. Try it again.
Okay, so it's not 2,000. You have to say 1,000 when you get to the comma. Read this number.
Kevin, on your body, please.
Yes, so you need to write that. 214,000. 200. You might just have to keep going back to it because it's a lot to keep in your brain. Yes, 214,000.
All right, we're on
And I'm going to just add a number here that I didn't put.
lesson 4.
Okay. 2,100. Is that what you said? You said don't even worry about that yet. Just write this number. 200. 214. So you write 200. Write 200.
Lesson
Is
4,
that a book you're reading right now?
part B.
500.
What's the thing that you don't want?
Lesson 4, part B. I think that's 5. No, that's fine. That's part F. Oh, lesson 4, part B. You're on part B.
You did it. You just said it.
So on top of the desk, I can see.
Remember, this is going to help you for your homework.
Don't worry about that right now.
Do you
We're
like
not doing that anyway right now.
Color
Lesson 4, the tails on part B.
There were 227,818 people living in Baton Rouge, Louisiana in the year 2000, which is the correct word
Ernest is
for
on
this
part B.
number.
Zoe and Zion.
So I want you to take this number. Before you even do these, I want you
Here we
to
go.
If you ask for help.
All the succeeding in part B name Trina.
big,
Do the name.
do these steps.
All the succeeding tell more about Trina.
Or just right.
First sentence, Trina was the tallest
Then
student in
choose
her
the
class.
answer that says, okay.
My turn, that sentence's name, Trina. So what tell more about Trina? Or, was the tallest student in her
Label your
class.
numbers.
Next sentence, Trina played basketball every day. Your turn. Who does that sentence name? Together, who does that sentence name? Waiting for the snap. I'm sorry, when we don't do it all together, we have to practice. Who does that sentence name?
214.
Try it again.
What's
Waiting
this
for the
number?
snap. Pencils are in the pencil bag.
14, so we need to put that as a
3, 2, 1. Why is your pencil bag 14?
Then you get to say this.
following directions, just told me that that's an improvement we need to make from the last meeting that we just did.
567.
Actions will tell me that you're ready.
You got that part, but it would be 67.
Okay.
67. Use this to help you.
That's awesome.
All right.
What
Okay.
changed? How come you're not going to
So this part
Trina
is
play basketball every day. Your turn. Who
Before
does
you go
that
to this one, I want you to
sentence
try
name?
that
Thank you.
one. Same thing. Wait.
Your turn. Who
And
does
then
that
I'm gonna
sentence
have
name?
you. Yes.
I'm almost having everybody.
Okay,
You didn't
now,
say anything. You too.
chunk
Who
it.
does that sentence name? Okay, on the snack. Tell me what your name is so you can see. Here we go, okay?
Read the first part.
Who does the
You can
sentence
second
name?
grade for like.
Thank you, Ernest. Who does the sentence name?
What is this part?
You have to do it. I was talking to her.
Okay, so write that part down. Right.
What words tell more about Trina?
Yep, write it down first. Now
Yeah,
we'll
look
choose
at
the
that.
answers.
See the sentence.
All right, here we
What words
go.
tell more about Trina? If you're unsure, raise your hand.
You have 6 sisters.
How do I read that
Okay.
number?
Brothers?
I'm gonna give you the example again. Listen to that close.
Mm-hmm. So write that part down. 214.
Got it?
200.
Okay, we're on sentence 2. I'm gonna do it again. Trina play basketball every day. Your turn. Who does the sentence name? Taylor, I know you can do this.
Is he? Do you like
What is
him?
the sentence name?
I know last year you used to help out with him.
It's right here if you need it.
What words tell more about Trina?
Do you, so you sometimes.
Well, you won't say Trina because that's the name.
Is there any? So, okay, so 200.
So, who does the
That's
sentence
the next part.
name?
Why is that?
What words tell more about Trina? Perfect, perfect. I'm trying to hear the rest of the guys. Kevin, ready?
No, in the morning.
Chunk that part first. So 1 million. How do I say that number? Just by itself.
What is that? What words tell more about Trina?
Ooh, we can't say thousand till we get to the
You're pointing in the
comma.
book, Taylor, so that you can say the right thing, please. We're on sentence number 2.
We already said million here. 1 million. Just how do I say that number?
Taylor, what tells more?
Yes. So 1 million.
Don't say she, remember? Who's the naming person in that sentence? And what tells more about what Trina did?
1,000.
Thank you. Thank you. You got it. He's fine. You're taking care of him.
Keep going, Jessica. All right. You got the first part, 200.
Right thing.
And you said 14. Now 14 is not listed here, but the 4 is and the teen is. So you write 4 and teen together. To write 4 and 4 and teen together. Yes. 20. Did you find 20? Right here. But is this, yep, this is 20. Yep, 20. 20 what? 27.
So you weren't feeling it.
Okay. Next sentence. We have long been on. What does that sentence
Good.
name?
Now, what is this
What word
comma
tell
stand
more
for?
about Trina?
1,000. So we write 1,000.
What do you like to do after school?
Are you supposed to be speaking? We are on sentence number 3. Thank you and thank you. Point to sentence number 3. Taylor and Ernest. Kevin, I'm going to give you a second and I know you're going to get there. Point to sentence number 3.
If you had $10, what would you do?
214,000.
Sentence number 3.
And now we're on this number. How do I say that part?
Okay.
Yep.
Trina had long thin arms. Who does that sentence
One more
name?
time.
What words
Yep.
tell more about Trina?
So, 5. Your numbers that you need to write. 5.
Yes. Remind me, I owe you an
Your 5 right here.
Let's try this again.
5.
What words tell more about Trina?
What's your favorite kid?
You ready?
Wow. Yep.
Ernest, do you
Good
know
job. See how that helped you when you're writing out? And then you knew the right answer. Let's see if you can try these two. You're getting a little bit. 500. 100. Good. The last part.
So what?
167. 560 here.
That's the telling point, right? Ernest, tell me, what's the name part? And what's the telling more? Wait, this is tricky and this is important. What's the naming part? You just said Trina. So when you tell me the words that tell more about what Trina did, you do not use the word Trina. Okay? So what words tell more about Trina?
Now, what is this comma? Remember what this comma stand for? What's this comma?
Perfect, Ernest.
No, million. This one is what?
What tells more?
Okay. Great. Let's try and do this one. So short.
First place.
Nice.
What? 1 million.
It's just a sentence. We're not aiming for meaning right now. It's